my screen is woo filthy. All right. So let's get into it. I gotta go to this job. So I made a video earlier about not getting evicted, and I got this. Let's see if I can bring this up. So my selfie stick. All right. So I made a video earlier about not getting evicted, the whole story of manifesting my tiny stove, and my journey of what God is doing in my life. So, before I go, I'm going to finish this video. I'm going to be dedicated to myself, right, to tell her story. So, here is the beginning of the the tour. And we're going to start right here in the kitchen because the stove, the tiny stove was in a vision, and this is what I received. Let's see if I can get this straight before I start walking around. Okay. Bam. So I visioned a small stove, and I spoke about it in other videos where the van lifers had this stove. It was small, and they were able to hook a gas tank up on the side, use the oven and two gas burners. But I already had two um camping stoves, and one of them was the one that I made the stuffed shells with. So at the end result, this is what I have for now. I still am stuck on. I'm not buying. Excuse me, guys. I'm not buying a big stove for this tiny home, this kitchen. My table is oversized for the kitchen. Until I get a table, I won't be changing out the putting a stove in here. So this is my little thing. But I have everything to cook meals now, even a good better oven. Okay, so this is the kitchen. This is what I worked on um over the 7 days that I've been off. So it doesn't look like the tiny home is over cramped. So I have a small dorm size refrigerator, and I came up with this concoction for my prep. Like, this is part of my prep right here. And like I said, this is the stove. I did not want the bigger stove, so I got what I asked for. It's just not gas, but I got it on sale. It was only $39, so it was a good investment for me. So that's what I'm doing. So then, if I turn the camera around this way, this is, yes, it's two refrigerators, not ideal for what everyone's doing in their tiny home, but this is what I'm doing. The bottom one was a free refrigerator that my son was working for a moving company. So he was able to give me that for free. I use that as a freezer. And then the top one I use as a fridge. I got that from Walmart. So that's my little refrigeration setup. And like I said, the table is oversized for the tiny home, but I don't feel like investing in another table right now. So this is what I'm using. All right, over here. And so before I got the tiny stove, this is the tiny stove that I manifested, right? So before I got the tiny stove, these were the appliances that I was using. I had those before I moved back from the beach, and next month makes a year. So that's what I have going on right there. And then this is a little sink area. That's my water filtration. So I don't have a lot going on in here. The main thing in here was the stove for $39. Like I said, the one eye doesn't work, but this one works, and it's 600 watts. So if anything was to happen and we would have another cold blast and lose our power, which is me, I speaking of myself as a third party, but I would be able to run this off a Blue Eddy or a Jackery, any kind of solar system. All right. So now this is what I did over the 7 days in this part since I did not move. I kind of put my office back together. It's not all the way together, but it's better than what it was because I've been gone for 2 months. Right? I was gone during the cold months. So this is what I came up. The bookshelf was I got the bookshelf from an antique shop not too far. So the bookshelf was only $40. No, the bookshelf was $20. The chair was actually more than the bookshelf, but it is real wood. So that's what I have going on in this little area right here of the tiny home. Now, right here, guys, this is old school, old school. So I don't really use the front door, and I went and bought this weather stripping. The weather stripping was not working for me. I put the weather stripping up, and the um the door wouldn't close all the way. So I don't use the front door a lot because it's like facing the main road, and to me there's a lot of traffic. So to keep the air from coming in, I went old school and I took my staple gun and I stapled a blanket up there. No, it's not ideal, but that's what we're doing right now until I can figure out what I want to do. It was like snowing, so it was an emergency that I come up with something that my heat stays in and not out. So, and I hope that doesn't have the address on it. Let me see. I'm not sure. So, now this part right here, this is the other part. I didn't really do nothing on this side since I've been back home, but maybe I will figure out something. This was the little space heater that I used to keep the house warm while I was gone on those 2 months. And I did not keep it running consistently, only when it was freezing, and I got that off Amazon. So that's like a little backup heater. So for right now, what I came up with as far as heat downstairs at the tiny home was this electric heater that I got it from Tractor Supply for $160. It keeps downstairs really, really, really warm. So I do have heat now. I have better heat. I still don't have the gas. I'm just not with getting the gas hooked up. It's just too expensive. It's like $4 and something a gallon. And I rather just instead of paying them a deposit and everything to get that change, I just decided let's just use this for now since we've been gone for 2 months. We, as in us, because there's only me here, correct? So that's what I decided to do right there. So I worked on that on my 7 days off. So this video is really just to tell you guys I am not getting evicted. Everything worked out the way it was supposed to. I got a new job. I got um I got 108 subscribers. Thank you guys. Hey. Thank you. So yeah. So like I said, I only pay $600 rent here. I think it's ideal for me for moving around. I'm so thankful. Thank you. So that's what I have going on, guys. I still like I said, I still have not got it all the way back right. I have not got back into the routine of working a lot of my side business stuff that I'm trying to build. I still got to get the internet back on. I have straight talk. But if you watch my video from earlier or you go back and watch my videos, you'll see where I thought I was gonna get evicted. I took 2 months off to try to build my YouTube channel and some more businesses. This is the little what I call a I don't know if it's a little nook, y'all. But like I said, this is my little portable washing machine setup. And for now, this is my clothesline. So, ooh, the camera's going everywhere. So this is my little clothesline. This is my little area where I have my little preps, my little survival stuff. I don't know what your survival stuff looks like, but I have my gas mask up there. Let me see if you can see it. I don't know. It's still like a working process trying to live in a tiny house. For me, this is the smallest I have. Not, no, it's not. Because when I started, I was in the hotel. When I started YouTube, I was living in a hotel by my choice because I retired in 2020 and I did some investments and my 401k is like swiped out. So for me, this is what I came up as a little storage area. You don't want to see over there. It's like some dirty laundry. But I do have these right here that I've been doing these what do you call it? Little totes. So that's what I have going on for that. So I organized all that, try to get this all organized since I'm back home. I came up with this whole curtain thing because I seen on YouTube where some people were they were thank you. Hello. They were like putting fabric up to like the walls to make it like an accent wall. So yes, the curtain does need ironing, but for right now it's doing what it's supposed to do. If I decide I want to have this door open for whatever reason, I just have that curtain up. So that's part of the tiny house. There's not too much going on in the bathroom. There's not too much going on in the bathroom. This is how the tiny house heats for the bathroom. Let me see. So that's the tiny heat for the bathroom. Okay. So I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys because some of you have come to my page and I have been telling my story, and like I said, it was kind of a crazy winter for me. Now the weather's breaking a little bit. We just had a snow. So that's what I have going on. Thank you guys. I'm so thankful for everybody that came in here. I'm thankful for my 108 subscribers. And I'm just trying to be more consistent. I just wanted to show you guys because a lot of you came during the chaos of me trying to start being more consistent on my YouTube channel, but also, I mean, if you go back and look at my videos, I had locks. I cut my locks, so I've done, man, I've manifested a um I've manifested a consistency in balancing my energy and not looking at it as the cup half empty, but looking at it as the cup half full, and everything is happening for me. So um, that's it. That's my little tiny house tour. Like I said, if anybody wants to go back and watch the video that I made before this, explaining why I'm making the video today, and it was about the tiny stove. I was talking about the tiny stove when I was making the stuffed shells on a camping stove, and I was just showing you guys like alternatives. It's my vision, just like YouTube is my vision. So I'm just sharing with you guys different aspects of wherever you're at. Be happy and grateful with what you have and let it grow. That's it. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day. Peace.